Am I the astronaut for ruining a bachelorette party and subsequent wedding? I guess I should ask, are we the assholes? Because it's about my girlfriend and me. Some background, Katie, 27 female, and I, 27 male, have been together since college. Katie is/was best friends with Jessica, 27 female, since freshman year. After we graduated, my oldest friend, Ben, 28 male, moved to our city. We introduced Jessica and Ben, they hit it off, and they are getting married in a few weeks. Jessica asked Katie to be a bridesmaid. In her family, the oldest sister is always the maid of honor, so that's why Katie wasn't maid of honor, but since Jessica's sister lived on the other side of the country, Katie would end up being the de facto maid of honor and doing all the maid of honor duties. Ben asked me to be his best man. About 4 months ago, Jessica asked Katie if she could lose some weight for the wedding.
Hell no.
Everyone else in the bride's party are sizes 2 or 4. Now, Katie's not big, she's a size 8. She also had an eating disorder in her teens, which Jessica is fully aware of, and took her years of therapy and self-love to have a healthy relationship with food and with her body. Katie apparently responded, "Oh, okay," mostly out of shock, but told me she had no desire to fall back into a cycle of starving herself, so others were more pleased with her appearance. Yeah, also, don't you know that puts you on Vecna's radar? We're watching season 4 Stranger Things right now. Then, 6 weeks after that, Jessica confronted Katie about not taking her weight loss request seriously and told her she was being demoted to a regular guest so the wedding party was more uniform and aesthetically pleasing. I confronted Ben, but he did the whole, "It's her special day," and "happy wife, happy life" bullshit. At this point, Katie wasn't even sure if she was gonna go to the wedding, but insisted I stay the best man. A few weeks after that was a mutual friend's birthday party. This would be the first time Katie and Jessica would be in a room together since the demotion, and while Katie hoped Jessica would pull her aside and apologize, instead, Jessica didn't even acknowledge Katie all evening. The next day, Ben called me to say Jessica thought Katie made the party so awkward and she doesn't want that at her wedding, so Katie is uninvited. Since they've already paid for Katie's meal, I could bring a +1, but it obviously couldn't be Katie. At this point, I stepped down as best man and told them I wouldn't be attending because it was hypocritical for them to expect me to celebrate their relationship when they couldn't even respect mine. You should have done this earlier, but still. Better late than never. But here's where Katie and I might be the assholes. Katie organized the whole bachelorette party, and that was taking place in a nearby island country. When she made the group booking at the resort and spa, she paid a deposit and had to keep her card on file until everyone arrived and paid for their share. She emailed Jessica that since she wasn't attending anymore, to please have someone else put their card on file to secure the booking, and provided all the contact details. She texted her to say she sent an important email and was left on red. She texted her again a few days later asking if the card was replaced and was left on red again. A few days after that, she texted Jessica that she had 48 hours to sort it out or she would cancel the booking. Katie was very concerned that Jessica would be petty enough to tell the venue to just charge back the entire cost of the card on file, so that's why Katie wanted her card off the booking. Katie called the resort 48 hours later, discovered her card was still on file, and she canceled the booking. When the party arrived, there was no hotel booking for them and no available rooms on the island that they could afford, so they had to change their flights and fly home the same day. We're getting blamed for ruining the party, even though Katie made the consequences very clear. Since then, a bridesmaid and new best man have both dropped out after hearing what really happened, so we're getting all the blame for their wedding being ruined. So, are we the astronauts? Wait, after hearing the truth?
I love the solidarity of the other bridesmaid and best man dropping out of the wedding. Like, love it so much. It's just icing on the wedding cake. Who asked someone to lose weight to be in their wedding?
Yeah, but who I feel like an owl right now. I'm just like, who's blaming you? You're getting all the blame for their wedding being ruined. It's got to be just them, bride and groom. That's gotta be it.
Totally. Really, they're spinning this story.
Bride. But bridesmaid and new best man have both dropped out after hearing what really happened. So the truth is out there. The truth is out there. So everyone soon will know the truth of it and know that they're just terrible people. That's why their wedding is falling apart, because they're pushing everyone around them away from them. Because what she wanted, her perfect Insta photo or her fucking Pinterest wedding, like that was worth losing a friendship over.
Right.
That was worth being irresponsible when you knew that this bachelorette party was getting canceled. You had multiple warnings. You still did nothing, and you're so entitled that you thought you could ignore all that and still just show up and have this bachelorette party resort soiree in an island country on the woman's dime that you told needed to lose weight to remain in your wedding, and then kicked out of your wedding and then uninvited from your your wedding?
That's the TLDR.
You fucking bizzo. Like, this is just, okay. Bizzo. Also, big ol' thumbs down, DFHB rejection here. Also, you get the Delulu. Like, I don't.
It kind of makes you wonder how many times this Jessica Bizzo friend has walked all over Katie. And the one time Katie didn't do what she asked, it was like she shit on her and then kicked her while she was down and then shit on her again. And I have to wonder the dynamics of the friendship and how many times Katie has bent to her will and then she doesn't, because this can't, like,
I don't know. Like, I know this is out there and I know it's not an uncommon request, unfortunately. Has anyone encountered this shit firsthand where someone is like, I need you to change this thing about your face or your body to be in my wedding?
Right. We've read stories about people asking their hair to be, like, someone wanted someone's long hair cut because she wanted to be the bride, only wanted to have the long hair, or change the color of the hair, like all these different things. And I am guaranteeing that a bride has said something about weight before. Oh, yeah. There's no way.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want your wedding to be that perfect, just hire people, like, to fill in as the bridesmaids and the best men. Just go hire people, because clearly you don't care who fills the role. You only care about what they look like. So just go hire someone. Do everyone a favor.
Perform auditions. Like, have a casting call.
Yeah.
Do it upright.